let's try to do 30 minutes of exercise together. Let's start by stepping over in front and twisting back with the hands in the opposite direction, twisting the spine. We'll do like 6 of each of these. You can do a small step or a large step. And then we're going to step behind, bend the knees, squat down, touch towards the floor. So we're bending and folding. Then we'll bring the feet to touch. We'll keep our hands out in front. We're going to bring our head with our hands. So we're going to twist back with the upper body. Go both directions, left and right. Gripping down with our toes. Inhaling as we go back. Last one. Now we're going to keep our head forward and reach back like land swimming. So we're turning at the shoulders and the sternum, but keeping our head forward, feeling a stretch in the neck, and twisting still. Inhaling as we lift the arm up. We're going to bring the feet directly below, slightly apart, a couple of inches, whatever feels natural to you. And we're going to squat down, so knees go forward, butt goes back, arms can do whatever they like. Think of your pelvis as reaching backward, back behind those heels. Toes are forward. We're going to step out wide. Feet are now turned out. Knees are still going to go wherever the toes are pointing. And we're just going to change up the arms. So it's a wide squat, like a jump jack. I'm going to turn to the side. So we have one forward foot, one back foot. The back leg is going to be stiff. Front leg is going to be bent. We're going to reach forward as if we're going to touch our toes. And then we're going to reach back and pull our shoulder blades back. Reaching forward, slowly going against gravitational pull, and then we reach back and stretch. Last one. And we change direction. Lead foot forward, other foot back, keeping back leg straight, front leg is bent, forward fold, stretch up, load the front leg, it's bent, load the back leg, it's straight. with a little bit longer stance. Again, we have a lead leg, one leg forward, one leg back, splitting even further apart. We're going to lift the back heel. We're going to focus on the hip to the knee and then up towards the shoulder and the ear with an alignment. We're going to reach that kneecap towards the floor, keeping the spine perpendicular, bending the knees. Switching the lead leg. Again, lengthening the legs apart, lifting of the back heel, and working on that straight alignment. Coming back to the center, staying wide. We're going to bend those knees, hands to the ends of the legs here at the knees, and we're going to lift the heels. Now what I'm doing is lifting the heels without going up and down with my body, so I'm working through the hip flexors, and the knee lifts without my whole body tipping. Again, I'm going to extend my hands down to the ends of my knees, and I'm going to stay low and squat it. And I'm going to twist, opposite shoulder to knee, look over the other shoulder. Inhale to the center, twist. Inhale, twist. Last one either side. And last 6 presses down, straighten it up, press it down. Exhale, low, inhale, come up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs together. Whew. All right, single leg balance. We will start on left leg, standing. We're going to lengthen the right leg and bend the left leg. Stand back up straight. Bend the right leg, straighten the left. And again, straighten one, bend the other. Come back up tall. Hands can be anywhere to help you. Think of your foot as the gripping mechanism. So toes helping you come back up. Core work. Last one in this direction. Whew, my ankle. All right. Just going to give it a little shake. Turn around. Other side. Standing on right leg. Bent leg, straight leg, reverse. You can touch this leg down anytime you want. that gives you some security, it's all fine. You're working through at any level. One more. Here we go. Terrific. Second balance. Again, standing on left leg, right leg bent. We're going to squat down towards the floor. So now we're going to drop down, chest to thigh, back up, switch your leg. Bend down, chest to thigh, come back up, switch your leg. So we're just changing the balance between the legs. I'm just changing direction so you can see. Just doing both legs. Last one. Terrific. And then the last balance series for the legs, we're going to bring elbow to knee, cross, and release. Elbow to knee. Standing leg is slightly bent. Trying to find that grip in the foot, the toes. And we'll switch. Standing on the other leg. And elbow cross to knee. And done. Bringing the ankles together and the arms out, 90-degree bend, so fingertips towards the ceiling. We're going to step backward and bring the elbows to touch, swing them up, come back to the start. Stepping back, other leg, swing your arms in and up. I'm putting weight on that back leg. One more leg switch. Now we're going to step out to the left with the left leg and swing the right arm forward and up. So it's a step, swing, and the weight maintains mostly 65 weight percentage on the leg that is not moving, and a step out with the opposite leg. About 45% of your weight load goes out like a kickstand. Arms are going straight overhead, towards the ceiling, and next to your ear. Head is straight. Last one on each side. Now we're going to step forward and the arm swings to the side. So it's a step forward, swing. So now the arm is going out to the side and up, and the leg is coming forward. It's a bit of a hip. You can feel a bit of a twist. Breathing in, exhaling out. Last one. We're going to stand with our legs split, maybe the distance of your own foot in between, and in a balanced line, so what I call balance beam inline. We are going to bring our hands to our heart center. We're going to fold over, look straight down, both legs are straight. And we're going to reach up and look up. Bring our hands down, look down. Reach our hands up, look up. Now, if you're finding this far too challenging, all you have to do is make your balance beam a little bit wider. So instead of being perfectly in line, you'll be maybe 2 inches apart for you. Start somewhere. Last one, and we'll switch. Forward side. So we're going to switch the forward leg and continue. So both legs are stiff. We're going down, looking up, stretching those hamstrings, lengthening the backs of the legs. And last one. Bring your hands to your hips, changing your lead leg. Split stance again, working on that balance beam, whatever it is for you, either directly in line or slightly apart. But now we want about 16 to 20 inches apart, and it's the length of your lower limb. And what we'll do is we'll bring that back knee to the front heel. So the whole body moves forward and back. Last one. And we'll change the lead leg. And continue. Last one, in line on the balance beam. As if you can mark something on the floor. We're going to have a left leg stance. We're going to step in front with right, load that leg, come back, bring it behind, and load it behind you. Now we're going to swing the arms. So whatever that leg that is in motion, the opposite hand is going to go with it. So currently we have the right leg in motion, so that left hand's going to come forward, right leg back, left hand back. We're putting our weight load on that leg that is in motion. Last one, forward step and a back step. switching the lead leg. So now we have a stance leg on the right. And we'll step forward with the left, right hand. Right hand goes forward, right hand goes back. We're trying to step in line, put the body weight with the leg in motion. So that left leg is moving, right arm is moving, and we're putting load onto it. Last one. Terrific. All right. We're going to do some side work, some front work. It's going to look a little bit like ballet. So we're going to have a turnout of the feet and a tall spine. So I want you to just be here for just a moment and find that weight load directly over those ankles and heels. And the turnout is whatever it is. We're going to load the right leg first by standing on it, so a slight shift in body load onto that right leg. And then we're going to point that left foot out. So, stiff leg. Shift the body load to the left leg and point. Feel your spine all aligned. So we are stacking ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, and hips over that one ankle and heel. Last one. Shifting back to the right foot. We're now going to do circles with the left foot. So out and around. Hopefully now you're starting to feel your butt cheek. And reverse. 6 more circles. Switch your body load to the left foot. Circle. And reverse the circle. Excellent. We're going to bring now foot in front of foot. So we still have the turnout. We're standing on that back leg. We're using our internal, right? So we're externally rotating our legs, squeezing in the thighs, holding all of our body load over our pelvis, over our heels. Now we're going to bring that front inside ankle forward and lifted, both legs straight. Trying to maintain a tall and strong body without moving. And now we're going to use the back leg. So we're going to put our load to the front leg. Back leg is going to go to the rear. So butt cheek clench, still working on that tall spine. And now we'll switch the forward leg. Bringing that left leg behind, starting with the front leg again, we'll be right this time, and lift. Using hip flexors, abdominal core, psoas. Standing on right leg, and we're going to lift the leg to the rear. Okay. So we've gotten all of our directions for the legs. We're going to now work on some more arm work. So we're going to go to the floor. Now, I do have a yoga mat down here. I do highly recommend either folding the yoga mat or adding a pillow underneath your knees so that it has more comfort. I'm going to make wide hands. Now instead of being on all fours in the sense that we're going to have our glutes in the air, we're actually going to bring our glutes forward in a long diagonal line, press down into those toes, and belly button push-ups. So belly button goes towards the floor. Excellent. We're just going to stretch back. We're going to bring our forearms now down to the mat. So keeping your arms as parallel as you can to each other, palms facing down, toe tuck. Now we're going to lift those glutes and lower. Shoulder work. Last one. Bringing the knees back down, releasing those toes. We're going to bring those elbows close to those knees. Let's start with the right hand to the right ear. And now we're going to push the floor away with that hand and lift that elbow up. So right elbow lifts, turn and twist. Keep your glutes down by your heels. And release. A twist. Inhale. Exhale, release. And last one. And we'll change the side. Right hand down. Left hand up to the ear, and inhale, twist, and release. And done. Lengthening our bodies on the floor. We're going to bring our hands stacked over hand, forehead to the back of your palms. We're going to lengthen our legs, point our toes, and pull up with one foot and push down into the other. So really feel the same amount of effort as you push down into one leg as you squeeze the glute and lift the other. And last one. We're going to bend the knees. Bring our hands to our sides. Extend it out from your shoulder. Forehead down. Chin tucked. And now we're going to press into the hand of the opposite leg lifting. And last one each side. Legs go long, head now lifts. We're going to do our arm claps in front and behind. Whew. Use those spinal erector muscles. Find those arms moving around in the socket. Last one. And then we're going to roll to our side. So again, if you have a yoga mat, you'll think about your glutes being back to the back side, feet being forward to the side of the mat, so diagonal line. We're going to not be on the hip bone, but on the back cheek pocket. So it's a bit of a tilt back, and we're going to lift the legs. And of course we'll do the other side. So again, not the hip bone, but roll back to the back cheek pocket and lift. We'll come seated. Now if crossing your legs is hard, please find something to sit on. You can always use a pillow underneath. I also have yoga blocks, but whatever helps you sit is all I need you to find something to sit on. And we're going to do both legs forward, so it doesn't matter which way you've chosen to cross your legs. We're going to twist back. Take a deep breath in. Release forward. Twist back. Exhale forward. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. And we'll switch the legs. And continue. Inhale, twist. Release. Inhale, twist. Release. One more. Twist. Release. And twist. And release. A little bit of toe work. We're going to bring our hands forward if we can. Feet are flat. We're going to curl the toes of one side and make a fist with the opposite hand and release. Toe curl fist. Toe curl fist. Last one. Excellent. We're now going to Lift the heel, alternate feet, keeping the toes flat without curling them. Now we're going to dig those heels in, and we're going to make circles. Again, 1 foot at a time, as big of a circle as you can make. And then we'll reverse it. Other foot leads in the other direction. We're going to sit again and now do that same sort of thing with our hands. A little bit of forearm, elbow work. So we're going to curl the hand in and straighten and release. Curl it in, straighten. Last one, curl and straighten. Now we're going to bring the hands down and bend at the wrist. We're going to make a fist, thumb on the inside, and it's we're going to do thumb to pinky side, so it's going to be left, right, so palms can face each other. And then we're going to drop our hands down to our knees, and we're going to think about wrist rolling, so up, down, and around, up, down, and around. I think ankle twirling is a little easier than wrist, but you want to think up, circle, down, up, circle, down, up, circle, down, up, circle, down. Excellent. Then we're going to sit with our legs long in front of us. Trying to reach the length of our legs, pressing through the heels, stacking ears over shoulders, over pelvis, sitting on those sit bones, and breathing into the lungs. So you want to think expansion from here to here. Hands can be wherever they are comfortable to you. But we are using our abdominal core muscles from front to back, so we're not pushing our bodies forward or holding on. Arms are relaxed. We're using the muscles of the spine, of the back, and the front. And then we'll shake it all about. And then what I like to call a no hands get up. So trying not to use your hands to stand up. Thanks for joining me.